Peace, friends. Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm here with you to give you another crochet book review, and we are looking at Unicorns and Dragons and Fantasy Amigurumi Part 2. This is the second book in the Fantasy Amigurumi series, and it features 14 creatures designed by 11 different crochet designers. This book was published in 2023. All right. Now, the patterns in this book are easy to follow, step by step instructions, and it's written in a larger font, which I can appreciate. You also have numbered full color diagrams to help you. The beginning of the book has diagrams of crochet stitches, how to increase, how to decrease, making a magic ring, and how to change your colors. You'll also find in this book codes that you can scan, which will take you to online tutorials to the websites where they show you how to crochet. So if you are a beginner, those videos will be very helpful for you and you can check them out. The amigurumi creators usually recommend hooks that are 2 to 3 sizes smaller than what is indicated in the pattern. And the reason for that is because you want your amigurumi stitches to be tight, right? Now, all the patterns here have an indicated skill level as well. It's going to be marked with either 1, 2, or 3 or 4 stars to let you know that the pattern is easy, intermediate, advanced, or an expert level. All right. Now, you will need different weights of yarn and different types of yarn, some stuffing, obviously, and most of the characters will require different types of safety eyes. But you can also embroider your eyes on as well as embroidering or stitching the facial features of the creatures as well. All right, let's take a look inside Unicorns and Dragons and Fantasy Amigurumi. I hope you enjoy. Let's take a look at these creatures. We're going to start with the easy patterns first and then work our way up to intermediate, advanced, and expert. The first easy pattern is going to be Nestor, the Loch Ness Monster. And here he is in this lovely pale blue. You're going to work up the body first and then the nose and the legs, which you will attach afterwards. You're going to need to sew those on. And the finished size of Nestor is 8.5 inches. Okay. Our next easy pattern is the Moon Rabbit. And this is basically done with starting off with a round ball. You're going to work these two characters here, the rabbit and then the moon. This would be a lovely gift for Easter, for spring, or any Earth Day product you could also do. You can make the rabbit either standing or laying down. You do have two options in that pattern. And the finished size is going to be 6 inches. Okay. Our next pattern is Poppy the Pixie. She's also labeled as easy, an easy pattern. I love these long legs of hers. And I just love making fairies. I like making the wings and the details. Poppy's finished size is going to be 7.5 inches. And this doll is designed by the same crochet designer that I use my patterns for the Zodiac dolls. If you've seen them here on the channel, I did review those dolls, and the pattern is also on my Etsy page as well. I make those Zodiac dolls. The designer is Carla Matrani. Okay. And our next pattern labeled as easy is going to be Devon and Devin, the twin dragons here. These little dragons are great for toddlers, little gifts. You have the option of making either one or both of these dragons. You're going to notice the difference is that one of them has closed sleeping eyes and the other one has open safety eyes. And I do love these little ears and the wings and that long tail on these dragons. These cute little dragons are going to measure finished piece 10 inches. All right, next up is our creatures that are labeled as intermediate for the skill level. And the first one is going to be Olivia the Dryad. And she has lots and lots and lots of curly hair. This is going to take you a little time to do all this hair, but it will be so worth it. I think any little child who receives Olivia would love it. And she measures 10 inches tall when she is complete. Okay. Our next pattern is Sylvian the Fawn. And this cute little round guy, you're going to need a fuzzy yarn to make his hair and to make his little legs really fluffy. The finished measurement for Sylvian is 9 inches tall. And I think he'd be fun to make because you are stitching together his little flute here and then, attaching it to his little paws. Very cute. Our next pattern is Willow the Walpertinger. I think I said that correctly. And this, again, is another pattern. Looks like a hare or a rabbit. And this would be great as an Easter gift, spring decoration. This little bunny has lots of parts to attach to, but it's so worth it. I can't show you the back here, but there's like little wings that are in separate pieces that you would be attaching to the back. And of course, these lovely cute flowers at the top. The finished piece is 7 inches tall. And our next one is going to be Lizzie the Unicorn, and she is the creature that is featured on the front of the book. You will, of course, need all the colors of the rainbow in your yarn in order to make Lizzie and to do all this lovely hair. I like that she has this star on her back. It reminds me of the My Little Pony characters. And when she is finished, she measures 10 inches tall. All right. Our next pattern is going to be Rako the Raju. And this is a creature that's connected to lightning and thunder in Japanese mythology. And he resembles or takes the shape of a wolf or a dog. And you see he's got his lightning collar here as well. Very cute. I like these details on the forehead and that they've added these blue safety eyes. The finished piece for this creature is going to be 4.5 inches tall. Our next set of creatures are labeled as advanced in the book. And the first one is going to be Medusa. The Medusa figure will require a great deal of shaping, increasing, decreasing, especially in the tail, which is how the project is started. You'll be crocheting 15 individual snakes here for the hair before putting it all together. And Medusa measures 11 inches when she is finished. Right. Next up is the Hippogriff, and he needs large 20 millimeter safety eyes. What's cool about this pattern is that the designer has actually used a clear safety eye and painted the inside of it to achieve that purple color that you see there. And this guy has a lot of feathers, and I love the shaping in his round feet. He's even got horseshoes here, and I love the fact that he has talons. Lots of fun. All right. Our next creature is going to be Yeti, and this is a Yeti Junior, baby Yeti. And to achieve his fuzzy hairdo, the pattern calls for you to use a wire brush. I love his large feet and his big eyes and those lanky arms. And you can make his arms flexible by using pipe cleaners or some type of wire. And the pattern does show you how to do that. Okay. And our last two patterns are considered to be on the expert level. Now, don't let that deter you from crocheting these wonderful pieces. You can take your time, follow the directions, and you'll be just fine. Okay, you can have so much fun crocheting these next two pieces. The first one is Jack the Merman, and he has little individual locks of hair and detailed fins. He even comes with this little jellyfish friend, and he's going to be 7.5 inches tall when he's finished. I love making mermaids, and I've sold a few mermaids on my Etsy page as well. Okay. That jellyfish looks like a lot of fun. All right, and our next and final pattern is going to be this amazing creature, Madre Monte, which means mother of the mountains. Look at that detail. She's a gorgeous earth creature with leaves and long locks of hair, and she even has eyelids, if you can see them there. This pattern is advanced, and she has individual fingers and toes. And she is the largest creature in this book, coming in at 14 inches tall when she is complete. Now, if you make any of these characters, you can be featured by uploading your pictures and using the hashtag Fantasy Amigurumi 2. You'll be featured on the website. And each pattern or character has its own online gallery, and you can share the pictures of your character that you made or find inspiration from other crocheters. You'll find lots of ideas on how to switch up your colors, color choices, different types of yarn that you use. It's also loads of fun to see how other people are taking these patterns and making their character very unique to themselves. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure you check out this book, Unicorns and Dragons and the Fantasy Amigurumi 2. Also check out the first book, Amigurumi 1. Lots of fun characters to create. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave me a comment, share, and like. Let me know if you are making any of the characters in this book and if you decide to make any changes in colors or yarn choices. I'd love to see them. Peace to you.